What's up, beautiful people? It's your favorite cousin back, Rich. You know how I do. Just getting more and more out of my comfort zone, more and more in front of the camera. Just speaking my thoughts. Just trying to grow as much as possible. You know, you gotta lead by example. You can't tell people, you know what I'm saying, this, and this, and this, and you ain't doing it yourself. So, they say the best way to to lead is by example. Point blank, period. But anyway, we're living in a world that praises evil. We're living in a world that praises debauchery. We're living in a world that calls you a fool or calls you an L7, a lame, square, and all these demeaning terms, and you somebody who chooses to walk the path of righteousness. Sadly, we're living in a world that praises evil, that praises wrongdoing, that praises narcissism. All these destructive things that are not only destructive to your mental health, but most importantly to your soul. So many people have lost their soul in this world we're living in that praises evil. Look around you. From music, you know you can't get a record deal if you talk about something positive. To likes on Instagram, you know you can't show no, if you're not showing no ass or you're not showing something revealing, you know you don't get no likes, no comments, no views, you know. If you're not on these platforms like YouTube or TikTok, or you know, if you're not speaking bullshit, excuse me, but if you're not speaking, you know what I'm saying, just bullshit, if you're really trying to get some information, you don't get rewarded for it. Or you got to take the slow road, you know what I'm saying, the slow path, which is cool. It is what it is. If you're a real one, you know, it is what it is. So my message to people is, the people of today that's watching this video, whenever you're watching it, my message to the people is, don't give in to the temptation. Don't give in to the temptation of selling your soul for a quick prize. So many people have sold their soul, and in return, the prize that they got wasn't worth it. If we take a look at currently what's going on, if we look at, I don't even like talking about this topic, but if we talk about, you know, Diddy, look how many people sold their soul for a record deal. And that's come back to haunt them. Or just in general, when we talk about the music business. In general, when we talk about any kind of entertainment business. How many people sell their soul, you know? And this don't necessarily mean writing your name on a piece of paper or something. No, it's really just going against who you are, going against your belief. That's selling your soul. You know, this pure thing that God gave you, you selling it for something earthly and worldly. It don't equate. You see, we living in the same times as like when the devil approached Jesus, and the devil told Jesus, you can have anything you want. You know, you just bow down to me. I'm just rephrasing it. So you can have anything you want. Just come roll with me. Come kick it with me. That's what the devil told Jesus. And Jesus like, hold up. You don't know my daddy God. Like, what is you talking about? Like, what is you finna give me that my daddy can't already give me? And I feel like nowadays a lot of people only think that was just for Jesus. Nah, that's you too. We sell our soul to these quote unquote devils or these entities and beings and these things Forgetting that who our real Father is. Forgetting who's really in charge of all this. You know, you don't have to do something. You know, you don't have to do something nefarious in order to get a Bentley. Just do what you was called to do. And either you're going to get that Bentley or that same feeling that you wanted to have when you had that Bentley, you're going to have that same feeling. Because it might not be in the cards for you to have a Bentley. But either way, God is going to make sure you what? Straight. He's going to ensure of it. When you lead it, when you go in the path of unrighteousness, when you go on this ungodly path, I can assure you anything that you get is going to come with extras. And the extras is not good. It's going to come with stress, heartache, no peace, no sleep, no soul, no nothing. No. So you're going to have your Bentley, but at what cost? Is it worth you looking in the mirror and not recognizing yourself anymore? I think this is where we get it twisted about materialism and materialistic items. It's the things that we do for them. You gotta remember, these are just objects. These are just just mere, physical things that we could touch, play with, use, but it don't really mean much. Don't get me wrong, I like materialistic things too. I love quality, but I love materialistic things too. I like Rolexes and Benzes and Bentleys and Rolls Royces and all type of shit, Audemars and all type of shit. Nice clothes, I like all type of shit. But it don't mean I'm finna sell my soul for it. Don't mean I'm finna do something against my will to get it. And it also means I'm cool if I don't get it. If I don't get that brand new Benz off the lot, I'm not tripping. Because it wasn't in the cards for me. So I ain't tripping. If I don't get that Oyster Perpetual, I ain't tripping. It is what it is. Because I know these are just earthly, worldly things. But at the end of the day, if I don't get them because I want to keep my soul, hey, I won. So, if you feel like you the oddball out, if you feel like everybody around you keeps getting praised, they doing OnlyFans and doing all these things. Not saying there's anything wrong with OnlyFans or anything like that. I'm not a judge. You do what you want. What I'm saying is, people who's doing OnlyFans against their soul, meaning deep down inside, you don't want to be doing this, but you're only doing it to get a check. Those are the people I'm talking to. But anyway, you see people doing OnlyFans. You see people, doing all these things that you feel like, oh, if I could just do that, I'll have what I want. Trust me, it ain't that easy. And people living in hell, they just don't want to tell you. Because if they tell you that they're living in hell, it makes them look like a fool if they chose the wrong path. Like a lot of people who have record deals and shit, who quote unquote sold their soul or is in a crappy record deal, they're not going to tell you don't sign these record deals. They're not going to tell you that it's bullshit. They're not going to tell you all this. Why? Because now it makes them look like a fool. Now it exposes the shackles that they have on them. It makes them long for their soul that they lost even more, knowing that it's hard for them to get it back. And sometimes, depending on who you sold your soul to, you can never get it back. So, it's just a little chat I want to have. I had this written out on my phone for a while. I just decided to speak on it. And the world that praises evil, I know it could be hard, but just don't get caught up. Just don't get caught up into this worldly shit. Sometimes you got to keep your blinders on in this what I'm talking about. Sometimes you gotta keep your blinders on to the outside world and what might be popping or what you think might be going on, or things that may make you feel left out if you don't indulge or engage in these things. But trust me, you just stay righteous and stay cool, and everything that you're supposed to have or need to have or want to have, or whatever the case may be, is gonna come through. And if it don't come through, it wasn't meant to be, and it's cool. You should be able to just be cool with it. That's the power of detachment. It's saying that you want something, but you cool if it don't never come through. And when you have that, the universe is gonna bring you something, and to the point where you're not even gonna miss what you detached from. You want that new Bentley? Well, okay, it's cool, but you detach from it. You forget about it. 3 months later, you get a new Benz. Is it the Bentley? No. But are you happy just as if you had the Bentley? Yeah. Are you even thinking about the Bentley anymore? No. You still riding high? Yes. You still look good? Yes. You still popping? Yes. So, I'm kind of going on a tangent now about detachment, and the whole topic was about, not giving in to evil forces and things of that sort. But so I'm gonna go ahead and end it right there, because I'll be talking for hours. But anyway, this your favorite cousin. Y'all be safe. Love and blessings.